Hello, welcome. This is Maniac Tim back with you. Yeah, it's been a little while since I've been on here, but I just wanted to thank you guys all for tuning in tonight. This is a late night show, kind of impromptu show, but with what's been going on in the world of football today, with especially with the Detroit Lions, 18,000 Ford Field, my God. The excitement is back for the Lions in Detroit. All right. Is the Detroit Lions going to take the NFL by storm this year? Is there going to be a whole new thing going on? We will see. We will see. Has Jared Goff finally claimed this team as being his? I mean, Ben Johnson has said and has stated that he's hard to rattle, that the defense has tried to rattle him and shake him and make him throw interceptions and stuff like that. But heck, it's been rough. I mean, this Detroit Lions is now the Jared Goff Detroit Lions. Jared Goff has won over the team. I mean, uh, with Dan Campbell, with Brad Holmes, with Ben Johnson just going ahead and bringing in the strategy, the people, the players. Shoot, this year ought to be a hell of a lot funner than what it was last year. All right. And please, I want to thank you guys for listening to me. I want to thank you guys for subscribing to my channel. Please check me out on YouTube. Right now, that seems to be the only way I can get any type of comments. But and of course, if anybody ever wants to be on my show, please contact me. I will put you on my show, but it needs to be set up earlier. And heck, we can talk about what you guys want to talk about. It doesn't always need to be what I want to talk about. Okay. Because that's the way the maniac rolls. All right. The maniac rolls with the way the fans want to be, the way the fans want to do things. All right. And this is Maniac Tim. I mean, the excitement in Detroit is something that we haven't seen in years. I mean, it's like this city has been under a cap, a cloud, and especially with a disbelief in the past in what Detroit Lions can accomplish has really been under. Well, we know what the record is. We know what the record was last year. We know they have came close. They have been in playoff games. They ain't won one. It's a one time since the Super Bowl year, and that was in 1991. I mean, come on. But the excitement is here. They're building. They have built an offensive line that is to be contend with. I mean, my God. And now you have added receivers to go along with Jared Goff. And you also have running backs. You have a running game. I mean, as long as the Lions can stay healthy, man, they can be, the sky is the limit for this team. They could go ahead and, I mean, is it possible? Could they beat their 12-4 record? Is that possible? It is possible. I don't know how probable it is, but it is possible. I mean, that's what I would like to see. I mean, shoot, these two units, the defense and the offensive unit, are trying to one up each other every time. They want to be better than their own teammates. I mean, there's fights breaking out on the field to build the character. And this team has a identity now. It's roughness. It's toughness. I mean, shoot, we may get more penalties caught on us, but hell, we're used to getting a lot of penalties caught on us, even when we're not doing something wrong. So we might as well do something wrong in order to get those penalties because we get them whether we deserve them or not. So heck, refs, if you want to call penalties on Detroit Lions, then maybe they ought to start doing stuff to have these penalties be caught on them. Yes. And no, I ain't been smoking anything. Okay. I'm just excited to see where the Lions are going. I hated that I had to go to work today at my regular job. I would have loved to have been at Fan Fest. I was there last year, but it sounds like this year would have been so much greater. I mean, now I know YouTubers. Okay. I know like Micro Mike, you know. I know I've met Dosa Dion. I met him personally, last year when myself and Jim went down, you know, to see the Lions play. I was there. All right. I have you know, I mean, shoot, with the Detroit Lions being what they are now, and I don't know, it just would have been great to be there. And now you also have Lions Nation Unite. I mean, these YouTubers have gotten together and have formed one under one united um, nation, which is Lions Nation Unite, which is the app that you can get on your phone or on your computer that Herman Moore created. And of course, Detroit Lions on the Prowl, which I'm co founder of, is on that app. So make sure you subscribe to Detroit Lions on the Prowl. Make sure you subscribe to anybody who's on the app, any content um, pro- producer, creator, whatever the hell you want to call them. And make sure, I mean, hey, my friend Smoking Jeremy, he's on there. Yeah, I don't think he's verified yet, but he's on there. He'll give you with kneecap biting. You got Dave Pike, I think his name is. I mean, he's one of these content creators that's really doing it. But Detroit Lions YouTube content creators, man, that's where it's at, and they're going to tell you what they think. They're going to, Micro Mike, he has his own show, and he was not only Lions Nation Unite, but he's also with Chad Sports. I mean, there's just so much is going on. So make sure you guys check out uh, Detroit Lions on the Prowl. Make sure you guys check out any of those people who are on that. And I want to thank anybody for watching me. I want to, man, I really wish I could see your comments on other platforms um, besides YouTube. But right now, that's the only way that I'm getting. Well, I might be able to see them on Twitch too. All right, but I just think this offense and this defense and these special teams are really going to be showing a lot. I mean, there's just something different in Detroit this year. I don't know if it's Sheila Hemp losing the Ford name. Hey, speaking about losing the Ford name, should they change the name of Ford Field? What do you guys think? Leave that in the comments. Do you think the Lions home stadium should be changed from Ford Field to another name? I mean, the Fords built it, the Fords own the Lions, and the Fords own the company. But if we're trying to get, will that help the identity over? But Dan Campbell has said that he wants the teams that faces the Lions to know that they've been in a fight. You know, I mean, when he was talking about kneecap biting, go ahead and get up and bite the other kneecap off. He meant it. He meant it. He wants people. He's bringing back the roughness and the toughness that football was always meant to be, that is surrounded it. You know, I mean, that's what identity is he's setting for the Lions. And if you guys cannot take hits, you're in the wrong place. Okay, you're in the wrong place. I mean, God, yeah, okay. I'm definitely all for protecting the players and stuff like that. But I'll tell you, those helmet guards. I mean, if they protect the player, that's great and stuff like that. But I mean, they're funny as hell. I mean, let's just face it, they are funny as hell. I mean, they look funny as hell. But I mean, it looks like I'm. But if they're going to protect them from getting collisions and from getting oh concussions, hey, I'm all for that. But once again, this is Maniac 10. I mean, I heard. I mean, on Rod St. Brown, he caught passes today. You had DeAndre Swift went ahead and caught touchdown passes. It was just a great day, and it would have been a great day to be at Ford Field. And if anybody went there, please let me know in the comments. Let me know what you liked about it. I mean, it sounded like the reason I named my show Tim's Maniac Sports. And the reason I asked people what brings out the maniac in you. Well, today it was kind of answered at Ford Field in their Fan Fest. I mean, it's excitement. It's seeing plays being executed. It's seeing the Lions getting touchdowns by by more than one ways. Receivers, quarterbacks going ahead and connecting, running backs getting runs, running backs catching balls. DeAndre Swift being in the best shape of his life as a Detroit Lions this year, as a Detroit Lion this year. All right, teams members that are also like DJ Shark, him going ahead and catching a couple touchdown passes. You're seeing stuff that that yeah, we're going to see exactly how they are once the regular season starts. But hell, let's just hope they can open up a can of whip ass on Philadelphia, the first real game of the season. I don't give a crap about preseason. They could win or lose a preseason game. I don't give a crap about preseason. It's a regular season is what I care about. I mean, you can go 3-0 in preseason and not do much in regular season. That preseason nothing. But you got yeah. I mean, I don't want to see him do horrible in preseason, but I want preseason to be considered preseason. But regular season, you get on it. You take all stops off. You go ahead and you just do what it takes to win. What will it take for the Detroit Lions to win 10 games this year? I mean, that's another question. Leave in the comments. What will it take for the Detroit Lions to win 10 games this year, other than just beating 10 opponents? I mean, that's an easy answer. But how? How are they going to do that? It's going to be with that running game. It's going to be with surprise. It's going to be with them going ahead and not only using trick plays when they need to, but having a respected offense, having a respected defense, having people respect your running game so that you cannot just go ahead and and cover the receivers. But also having people respect your receivers and your passing game so that you cannot just concentrate on the running backs. Two dimensional. Two dimensional. That's what your offense needs to be. You need that top 10 running game. You need that top 10 passing game. That's what you need. You need a top 10 defense too. And I would love to see that. I would love to see that defense just get stronger and stronger. I want I want to see that. I want to see the defense go ahead and lay some slobber knockers, as JR used to call them, from WWE wrestling and the other wrestling that he's been on. And no, I don't own the rights to any WWE or anything like that. But, heck, I want to see some people when they get hit by the Detroit Defenders, when they get hit by Aiden Hutchinson and company, when they get hit by them, they're getting up and wondering where the hell where they been. Are they at Ford Field, or are they, or where are they at? Or if they're, I mean, shoot, welcome to Ford Field, meet our turf. That's what I want to see. This is not a game for the meek. This is a game for the gladiators. All right. So, what brings out the maniac in Maniac Tim Becker? Well, let me see. Of course, I have already said execution of plays, delivering on those, getting the touchdowns, not settling for field goals. Also, going ahead and to take a word from our former quarterback, Matthew Stafford. When you have your opponent by the throat, you need to get into dagger time mode or maniac mode, whatever. You need to get yourself into a frame of mind that's going to go ahead and rip through your opponent. Yes, I said rip through your opponent. And don't lay off until the game is won. Keep adding on those points. Because as we know, no score is too high. We have seen teams come back. The only way you can do it is make it too high. Make it impossible for the other team to come back. I don't want to be the comeback team. I want to be the team that wins no matter what. This is what I want to be. I want to be the team that, as like Nike will say, just do it. Just win. Put it all out. When it all stops. That's what I'm talking about. And that will bring out the maniac in me, and that will bring out the last second victories will too. All right. But I want this team to be respected. That's what I want. I want when the Lions go on the field, when the Detroit Lions go on the field, I want fear to be in the opponent's heart. And why do I want that? Because I love my team. And I want to see them win. I don't want to be where we're at Green Bay. Oh, we got to face Green Bay this week. Hell no. I want Green Bay to be, oh, we got to face the Lions this week. I want Philadelphia to fear that they got to play us. I want the um oh Dallas Cowboys to know they've been in a battle when Detroit goes over there this year. And I want us to beat them. I want us to I want us to Zach Zach. I want us to put Dak Prescott on his ass. I don't care if you're a Cowboy fan. Yeah, you can go ahead and call me every name in the book. I don't care. And you are allowed to be rooting for your team. Hey, but I'm rooting for my team, and my team is the Detroit Lions. All right. Once again, Facebook users, unfortunately, I do not see your questions. I'm not ignoring any questions you may have. The best way to go ahead and actually follow me is to do via YouTube. Tim's Maniac Sports. That way we can interact. If people, I am working on getting a couple guests. There's been a little bump in the road with in one of the guests that I've been talking to. But once I get, once we work out a time and things, I mean, there's, it's just been, I, I really can't explain it a lot right now, but I had a few days this week too that I wasn't really feeling that good, so I'm feeling a lot better now. Uh, but I think I'm going to close out the show. I want to thank anybody for listening. Just make sure you check out my channel. Anybody who feel free to share my link that I shared it to anybody else. I would appreciate it. Uh, I'm going to end the show right now. This is Tim Becker, Maniac Sport, and what brings out the maniac in you. Have a good night and take care.